So Donald Trump and Joe Biden, Joseph Robinette Biden II, I should say, because there was a first one. Somehow, that is factual. There are two Joe Bidens. Maybe when Joe Biden was running for the United States Senate in South Carolina, when he said, "If you don't like me, vote for the other Biden," maybe he was talking about his dad. Maybe his dad is the other Biden, because there literally are two Joseph Robinette Bidens. There's two, and Joe Biden, the one that we know, is Joe Biden too. And so I think when he was running in the United States Senate for the United States Senate in South Carolina, I think that's what he was talking about. I think we finally isolated and identified the other Biden. But enough about the other Biden and enough about this Biden. Let's talk about the debate. So the presidential campaigns, I suppose, have tried, I suppose, maybe, to get an idea as to when the second debate would happen, and it seems to have been scrapped altogether. Now, the second debate was originally intended to be a town hall format, where you have voters ask questions and then the candidates respond, and so that's not happening because of coronavirus. That might have been virtual, and then Donald Trump went on his tirade on Fox News. "I won't do a virtual debate. It's not real. Virtual debates, they're not real." So this wouldn't be the first debate that Donald Trump has been too scared to attend. He did ditch a debate in the 2016 Republican primary because one of the hosts and moderators was a little bit too mean to him on Twitter, and so he didn't show up to that debate. But either way, let's get some details here, shall we? The second presidential debate between President Donald Trump and Democratic nominee Joe Biden, slated for next week, has been canceled. The Commission on Presidential Debates announced on Friday Frank Fach. What the hell? The co-chair of the commission told NBC News on Friday that since both campaigns have indicated that they have other plans, the Miami face-off set for October 15th between the two candidates will not go as planned. Trump pulled out of that debate when the commission said it would be held remotely, and then Biden agreed to hold a town hall on ABC that night. Several networks are reportedly interested in having a Trump town hall that same night. The CPD will turn its attention, the Commission on Presidential Debates, this is not a police department, I know, I get a little nervous sometimes, will turn its attention to preparations for the final presidential debate scheduled for October 22nd, the commission said in a statement. Imagine you spend 4 years on this project. It's like, yes, right, I'm going to work on the Commission of Presidential Debates, right? Every 4 years, I'm in control, right? I'm in control of this little sliver of power every 4 years. And then Donald Trump comes around, destroys that shit. If anything, this should be returned to the League of Women Voters. I'd like to see Donald Trump say, "Women voters, I'm not going to their debate." I would love that. Nonetheless, the president's refusal to participate in the second debate has alarmed Republican strategists, who say it is the best chance he has to pitch his case directly to voters. The president has suggested holding campaign rallies over the remaining few weeks of the campaign. The NBC News national polling average showed the president trailing Biden by 10 percentage points. Some polls have Biden up close to 20 points, 16 to 18 I've seen. That final debate, to be moderated by Kristen Welker of NBC News, is still on, and both campaigns have agreed. It will be a stand-up traditional debate format. I know that Donald Trump is a huge fan of stand-up, but imagine being the moderator selected for the second debate, and then it's like, what? What? I just get skipped over? Really? My one chance of boosting my career? Being on stage with the president, asking tough questions, my one chance to do that has been taken away. I would be pissed. I would be pissed to fuck off, personally. The commission recently announced it would host a virtual debate between Trump and Biden as safety precaution after the president was infected with COVID-19 and later hospitalized. Since being released from the hospital, Trump has boasted about his recovery and said he would not participate in a virtual debate. His campaign said that there is no medical reason to continue with a virtual debate since the president's doctors have said Trump can resume normal activities as early as Saturday. Now, it's important to note that Trump's doctors, all the medical personnel at Walter Reed, have signed non-disclosure agreements. Now, I'm not sure if those are necessarily valid, considering Donald Trump is a president and not a private business interest. But if we recall the press conference where news reporters were asking his doctor if he was on oxygen, the doctor specified he is not on oxygen right now. Now, the doctor could have said, no, he's never been on oxygen, the president's fine, but he chose not to. The doctor said he is not on oxygen right now. And when asked for a clarification, the doctor said he has not been on oxygen today. Very interesting ways to answer that question if you're someone who is apparently saying that Trump is good to go. So just throwing that out there. Is Trump actually good to go? That's a whole nother question for a whole nother video. I don't know. But either way, I'm pissed the fuck off. Because for me, right now, this is the part where I get angry. This is the part that I get enraged. For me, the fucking debates are fucking fun. I got high, I got drunk, I ate junk food during the last one, and I was planning, I was ready to do it again. And Donald Trump's beta pussy fucking loser campaign shite is like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm gonna deprive you of 90 minutes of obscene entertainment. Why? Why? Again, it's because Donald Trump is a crybaby. The guy's thin-skinned. He's a snowflake, folks. When things don't go exactly to the way he wants, he cries, he bitches, he moans, and he whines. And that is embarrassing. Imagine voting for a guy who wouldn't attend a debate in 2016 because one of the moderators was mean to him on Twitter. Imagine that's your guy. Imagine going after and supporting a guy who sued a comedian for calling him orange and saying he was his parents were orangutans. Right? Imagine going after that guy. That's your dude. That's the guy you're supporting. Snowflake McFuckface in chief. I love these presidential debates. I've been looking forward to this shit literally for 4 years. And this motherfucker, right, is not gonna fucking let me have 3 of them. Right? Like, I don't know, man. I'm pissed. I'm pissed. As a viewer, as an American, I'm pissed. But if this ends up with a Joe Rogan debate on November 2nd, hey, we'll go from there. But either way, headline here, Donald Trump 2 beta cancels the second presidential debate. I'll try to remember to make that my title. But yeah, what a disaster. What a disastrous disaster. And, fuck this guy.